Hello, everybody. Welcome back once again. We've got a well. This one's going to be interesting because we've got the Stark Jegan, but I'm gonna come out and say it right now. This match does not go well. This is not a good match at all. I think there were some cool shots that happened here, so I did want to show off at least parts of it. I think I also wanted to use this as like a demonstration of bad tactics, but we'll have to see that as we go, because I don't quite remember what all went down with this one. So we'll have to see in those regards. Admittedly, I also contemplated just not sharing this one and taking a couple shots from it that were really good. But, well, if you end up seeing this, you know whether or not I chose to actually do that or not. Hey. But yeah, Stark Jegan itself is a really cool suit, and I need to spend some more time with it, take it out more. I've got it with the Shrapnel Bazooka right now. Shrapnel Bazooka, it's got sub-weapon, it's got the beam rifle, and then it's got the shoulder rockets on the, well, on the shoulders, of course. And the shoulder rockets are fun because they're one of the weapon types that tracks with the camera, like the Tri-Blades that we saw before, and also, of course, Head Vulcans, which I actually kind of forgot about. Oh, right, and they fire in, like, 3-round bursts. I think they're really cool. And I forgot, too, the wrist-mounted grenade, which is what you saw there, those two explosive shots that I didn't hit anything with, and that'll be continuous throughout the thing, but this match, by the way, is me not landing those. Did a really bad shot there, went right into the wall instead of what I actually wanted to shoot. But we're using our maneuverability, whatnot, and the Head Vulcans try and finish off that target, turn around to get this guy as well. He got a good hit on us. I think we actually stunned him with that, which is interesting to me. I don't remember when I figured out, because when I first started playing this match, I actually had no idea that the rockets track like that. And I forget where it is in this match that I fire a barrage and then they turn, and I go, oh! That's some of the stuff I want to show off, though. But yeah, we got taken down, and you can see we've got... What is even happening? We got two guys on the field. One of them's not in suit. Where is number 3? Number 3 is just... Oh, he's calling in an airstrike, I think. That explains that. Most of us are on the field now. It's just number 3 that's not. The enemy team is corralling all around here. And you can see we're kind of spread out along this area, in theory at least, creating some sort of firing line. I actually get stuck here because that's the edge of the map, and I didn't quite realize it, so I'm trying to back up more, and that's just not possible here. This thing also, if I remember correctly, has a really good downswing. I don't remember which one it is, though. I think it was a forward thrust. We'll see it eventually, but got absolutely demolished out of the gate there. Yeah, just with the entire team bearing down like that, it was not the best situation to be in. You can see we've still got 1 standing. Number 2 is hiding in the river, pulling back. 3, I don't know what 3's doing. This is some of what I was talking about, actually. This is some of what I wanted to point out. We've got, like, 3... for some reason going up the river outside of a suit, not doing anything, and he stays out of the fight for a while. People are coming in mobile suits and not doing anything. We've got some people trying to do support fire and stuff like that, but I'm doing support fire specifically because, like, nobody's on field. And then, like, we've got... So he went off to plant a bomb, but the amount of time it takes to slowly cross the field outside of a mobile suit, and now I spawn in and nobody else spawns in with me. It's just, it's a mess tactically. So I'm now stuck with 3 people on me, and there's nowhere I can really go. So at this point, it's really just a matter of time. I'm trying to do what I can. Yeah, see, it's got that jab there. Any of the sort of jabs, things like that, are fun because of the distance they cover. Oh, and then the foliage makes this map tough. I actually love this map. I like the foliage. I like stuff like that. Weird, like, tactical locations. It's really fun because if you lay down, you'll be completely under the brush for most suits. So you can just vanish It's not really something you can do mid-firefight, but if you set up ahead of time, disappear into the undergrowth, it can create some really fun hit-and-run scenarios. I'm trying to do my best here, getting, like, jumped by one enemy, trying to deal with another enemy, have to turn around. Luckily, I've got, at least in theory, the weapons and maneuverability to deal with it, but I, of course, have to put it into practice properly. Got the foliage kind of making it a little bit difficult to see my shots sometimes. Failed to land that downswing. That is the one thing with some of the jabs, things like that, is they don't go up. Or down, I mean, rather, not up. They don't have a lot of verticality to them, so sometimes you mess up, like in that case. Didn't get the kill with that, and now we're kind of in a rough spot, stunned, can't do much. Hopefully we can get those last couple Vulcan hits, which we did, but we also took way too much damage in the process, so we're like one hit away. Enemies are coming in from the right side, and you can see 3 and 5 are currently floating down the river for some reason. Oh, right there. That's when I figured out that those things track. I was like, oh, they do that! But this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, I'm assuming they're going off to plant a bomb or something, but this is not something you should be doing. Because right now, we've now got the entire enemy team spawning in. We're 2 men down. We really need that support. And it's just not panning out. We don't have that support. They're able to maneuver too much. It's too much incoming fire. Everyone's all spread out. It's an absolute mess. One's trying to defuse a bomb, I think, which that is understandable. I'm going to come in here to try and do support fire to at least break up enemy movement. But it's a mess. It's just an absolute tactical mess. And you can see, like, the score is terrible. Like, we're not pulling this around at this, especially if that bomb goes off. It's very clear that this is not going to get pulled around at all. I'm not necessarily going to say I'm doing the absolute best either, because I'm absolutely clumsy. This is the one I wanted to save here, actually. It's a good shot. Hooray for tracking. Unfortunately, we didn't actually land with that volley. It probably hit the wall, looks like. I was hoping I could arch that into them, just based on the position of their health bar, but did not land the hits, sadly. We're going to come up here, try and lay down fire as we can, trying to do... See, the score's actually turning around decent... Oh, because we destroyed the base. I see it, yeah. So score has pulled back around a little bit because we got that base bomb, but we do still need to come in full force to secure the proper lead, right? We're close, but we're not there. So 3 and 5 really need to get back in suits at this point and rally and push forward to help us actually secure some skills in order to actually fully bring this around. But yeah, not enough incoming fire, not enough outgoing fire, I should say, to actually deal that damage, suppress the enemies. I'm maybe pushed out a little bit. See, I want to say maybe I'm pushed out a little bit too far, but they were also right there on the top of the ridge. It was a bit of a mess. But I got some hits in, I got some kills in. I don't know. It's probably not fantastic. I should probably look through this, study it a little bit. Also play with the Stark Jegan more for sure, because I haven't done a lot of work with the Stark Jegan at all. It is not one I take out very often, which is weird because it's a really cool setup. Maybe also switch out... I'm assuming it also has a solid shell bazooka, so maybe I want to look into that. I like the shrapnel bazookas, though, because they're different, and I think they're interesting, so I like to take those out when I can. It looks like that one might be stunning, too. So, again, I'll have to play around with it, because I haven't experimented with it enough. Clearly, because I didn't know that rockets tracked until I played that mission. But, that's that one. Next time, we'll pick one that we actually win for next time. I think that'll be more fun to watch. But I will see you guys then.